So before I shoot this video, I just want to say shout out to the Nantahala Outdoor Center for giving me the penthouse, aka the furthest cabin, on my 0 day, because that's what I want to do on my 0 day, hike a mile to my bed. So I'm out of breath right now, but okay. In today's video, I'm going to talk about, I've shot this video 4 times, by the way. Okay, so we are at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, and this isn't the best spot because it's bright. I got a really big forehead, it's shiny. Okay, so we are at the Nantahala Outdoor Center on our second 0, and hey, Sugar, you all. All right, this is the 3rd take. We're at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, and I'm going to talk about how to do a zero waste through hike. I don't poop in the woods. Somebody asked me if that's zero waste. It's not really zero waste, but I don't poop in the woods. I don't think it's good for the environment. But I realized in the first one, second one, the third one, and the 4th one, I forgot to mention what zero waste was and why I'm doing it. So let's just start there. I am doing a zero waste through hike because I care about the environment. I want to be an environmental attorney. If you don't know what zero waste is, basically, for me, for this hike, for the purpose of this hike, it just means I'm not throwing anything in the trash. So if it's not compostable, reusable, or recyclable, I can't have it. That's what it means. Of course, there's waste produced from my flight to the start of the trail and from the Uber that I took from the start of the trail, from the airport to the start of the trail. Of course, there's waste produced. I know that through hiking itself is a wasteful activity, but I'm just doing what I can in the best way that I can for the environment. So if you want to call it low waste, go ahead. I'm calling it zero waste because I'm not throwing anything in the trash, and I'm just trying to spread a general message. So that's what I want to say for that. Now, how to do a zero waste through hike is what so many people wanted to know. So part 1, I guess, would be the gear. For my gear, I use things I already owned. Like you saw in the first video, I've had my Sawyer squeeze, for example, for 2 years. It works perfectly fine now. I know a lot of people are concerned about that. I just back flushed it and it works perfectly fine now. The clothes I have, I already owned, except my outer layers and stuff. I'll talk about that in a second. My toiletries, for the most part, I already owned. I have a bamboo toothbrush, I have a divacup, I have a metal razor. Just trying to reduce plastics as much as possible in the best way that I can. What other toiletries do I have? I have tea tree oil, and I don't have a first aid kit per se. I have needle and thread, I have biodegradable floss. I can go more into detail exactly what's in my bag in another video. And then for things that I didn't have, I bought secondhand. I went to places like REI Garage Sale, Gear Trade, Amazon Used Marketplace, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, just trying to find gear. And my gear is not perfect because of that. I'll put in a clip here of how many things have holes in them. A lot of my things have holes in them, but you know, it is what it is. I just got gifts from my family, so things I couldn't find, my family gifted them to me because they support my my hike. So yeah, that's the gear part. Now onto the food. It's very hard. Let me start off by saying I'm not vegan. On trail, I do eat a plant-based diet. So basically what I did is I bought all my food in bulk. And I cooked and dehydrated it and then stored it. And then whenever I need food, I let my mom know a few days out, and she sends me a resupply box. Yeah, so the things I have are oats, trail mix, couscous, I dehydrated rice and lentils, and some veggies and other things like that. So that's what she sends me. And instead of Ziploc bags, I have these biodegradable biobags. This is what all my food's in. And also I have stuff, sorry, just scrummaging around in my box. I have things in these silicone bottles. There's some dirt on that. Let me just wipe that off. Silicone, there's still dirt on it. Okay. It's still dirt on it. It's dirt on everything out here. These silicone bottles, this is hand sanitizer. Yeah, that's how I do food. And then when I resupply, I'll put in a clip here. I go to the bulk section and I get food from there. And then I usually buy things that are compostable. Now, in the beginning of my hike, I was buying like bananas, apples, mangoes, all that stuff. I'm done doing that. One, there are banana chips in most bulk sections. And two, carrying around squishy compost for a long time is not fun. I'll do some fruit, like avocados pretty good, limes are pretty good. Bananas and apples are not fun to carry around until I ship them home. So if I can't compost or recycle in town, I actually ship it home to my home compost bin. But again, like I was doing that in the beginning, but I'm okay with what I have. And oranges are also okay, mangoes are okay, but some things aren't. I'm learning as I go. And yeah, I just put them in an empty bio bag and I ship it home when it gets full. If I can compost in town, I'm hoping there's a town soon I can compost in. I won't have to ship it home. And I know there are a lot of boxes being shipped in this process. Again, the goal is just to spread the message, and it's an idea. A zero waste through hike is an idea. It's not going to be perfect. But what I'll do at the end is I'll show everybody how much carbon is produced from all my packages, and I'll pay to offset the carbon. And I'll do that as the last video on my through hike. In town, like I cover resupply, I go to the bulk section. My resupply is really small because I already have most of my food. So in town, it is hard. I literally have to tell restaurants no to this plastic, and I have to, like, you know, adjust myself when I'm in town, but it's not terrible. Yeah, so that's how you do a zero waste through hike. You just do the best you can with what you have. A little history about me. This isn't the first time I've done this. I was zero waste in 2019. Like, I didn't own a trash can. I bought recycling to my apartment building. I used a local company called Bennett Compost in Philadelphia to compost. I'm not new to this. I've been doing it for a while. I've been on a zero waste journey for years. So yeah, I just want to inspire people to be a little more conscious about their actions. And I know the outdoor community really cares about, you know, the outdoors. So this is just taking it a step further and, you know, giving you guys ideas. Instead of Ziploc bags, use biobags, compost them at home and stuff like that. Instead of smart water bottles, I have Cnoc bottles, which can be used again and again and again, and I'm hoping they last my whole through hike, instead of just the smart water bottles, things like that. So, and I'll input some quick weekly highlights at the end of this video.
Hey, I'm Gordon with Hostel Around the Bend, here to help the hikers. It's a fun experience to help out, meet all sorts of new people. This is our second year.
Oh, this is awesome. And it's a gorgeous hostel. You guys can say hi. Hi. Around the Bend cabin. It's a little messy, but it's so cute. Hostel Around the Bend. It's even got a bidet. They give you clothes so you can wash your clothes. I just realized that most of my videos are gonna look like this because unlike those other YouTubers, I'm not putting my phone down, walking away, and then coming back. The one time I did it, somebody held the phone for me and brought it to me. So you will not see any clips of me walking away, because then I gotta come back and get my phone. Unless somebody is behind me and they take the video. I just thought I should make that known so no expectations were ruined from my videos. Okay. Crossing into Georgia. North Carolina. Made it to 100 miles. The climb to this sign was very hard. Okay. This is the Albert Mountain Fire Tower view. The hardest climb on the AT so far.
That's where you guys are going down there?
Oh, yeah.
Going in the
It's
Franklin.
not bad at all, man. Like,
So that's me out of this many Thru hikers. When you drink on trail, this is what it looks like. Woo! It looks delicious.
Looks so good. Cheers. What are you drinking?
Sorry, let me cheers. There's no alcohol
Prost.
here, Mom.
Prost.
here, Mom.
I said there's no alcohol here, Mom. Cheers, guys.
Yeah. He's just going.